Happy morning, my dear children. This is another part in chapter number 4. That is a excretory system of earthworm or excretory organ in the Lambeto-Mardi. This is another topic we are going to discuss today. Okay. Before going to the topic, we must understand what is the difference between the excretion and osmoregulation. Excretion, it is a simple process that helps to elimination of nitrogenous waste from the body. That is called excretion. Osmoregulation means regulate the movement of water in the body. That is called osmoregulation. In some organisms, excretion and osmoregulations are aided by the same excretory organ. For example, Platyhelminthes. In Platyhelminthes, the flame cells are responsible for excretion as well as osmoregulation. Okay. Earthworm in Lambeto-Mardi, osmoregulation is aided by the other structure, that is through the body wall, but excretion also takes place through the three type of nephridia. First one is pharyngeal nephridia, tufted nephridia. This type of nephridia are found in the pharynx region. Tufted அப்படினா குடுமி அப்படினு சொல்லுவோம். குடுமி மாதிரி இருக்கும் பார்க்கிறது. Looks like a tuft. Okay. And second one is micronephridia or integument nephridia. What is meant by integument? This type of nephridia are excrete their nitrogenous waste through the body surface or through the skin. That means the excretory pore opens on the body surface. That is the reason these type of nephridia are called integument nephridia. And third one is meganephridia or septal nephridia. That means these nephridia are found in the all the segments from the 19th segment onwards. 19வது செக்மெண்ட்ல இருந்து எல்லா செக்மெண்ட்லயும் இருப்பாங்க. Every segments has this nephridia. ஒவ்வொரு செக்மெண்ட்லயும் ஒரு நெப்ரிடியா இருக்கும். சரிங்களா? So meganephridia and septal nephridia, these nephridias are excrete their nitrogenous waste through the intestine. Because of these nephridia are open into the intestine. இப்போ ஏற்கனவே இன்டோகுமெண்ட் நெப்ரிடியா என்ன பார்த்தோம், வேஸ்ட்டை கலெக்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க, பிளட்ல இருந்து வேஸ்ட்டை கலெக்ட் பண்ணி பாடி சர்ஃபேஸ் வழியாக வெளியேற்றுவாங்க. பட் இன் கேஸ் ஆஃப் மெகா நெப்ரிடியா ஆர் செப்டல் நெப்ரிடியா, இட் ஆல்சோ எக்ஸ்க்ரீட் த நைட்ரோஜனஸ் வேஸ்ட் த்ரூ த intestine. That means it opens into the intestine. Through the intestine, the nitrogenous waste get eliminated. Okay. So first I am going to explain about the structure of pharyngeal, micronephridia and meganephridia. This tufted nephridia, it occupies the segment number 5th to 9th. 5வது செக்மெண்ட்ல இருந்து 9வது செக்மெண்ட் வரைக்கும் 5 6 7 8 9. There are 4 segments. 1 2 3 4 5 segments. These 5 segments are occupied by the pharyngeal nephridian. Because of this, nephridia start from the pharynx. Pharynx la irundhu start aanadhukku per enna sollumna pharyngeal nephridia nu solluvom. It is otherwise called tufted nephridia. And second one is micronephridia or integument nephridia. Already told that this nephridia opens into the body surface. That is the reason these nephridia are called okay, integument nephridia. Integument means what? Skin. Okay. It attached to the lining of the body wall from the 14th segment to last segment. 14வது செக்மெண்ட்ல இருந்து லாஸ்ட் செக்மெண்ட் வரைக்கும் எல்லா செக்மெண்ட்ஸ்லையும் யார் இருக்காங்க அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த மைக்ரோநெஃப்ரிடியா ஆர் இன்டோகுமெண்ட் நெஃப்ரிடியா இருக்கிறாங்க. ஓகே. அண்ட் திஸ் இஸ் ஆல்சோ ஓப்பன்ஸ் இன்டு த பாடி சர்ஃபேஸ். They collect the waste from the blood vessels and eliminate the waste through the body surface. That is the reason these nephridia are called it as a integument nephridia. And third one is meganephridia or septal nephridia, present as a pair on both sides of intersegmental septa. This is a intersegmental between the within the segment. Segment குள்ளார யார் இருப்பாங்க அப்படின்னா meganephridia இருப்பாங்க. It start from the 19th segment to last segment. This meganephridia is opens into the intestine. எது வழியா வேஸ்ட்டை வெளியேற்றுறாங்கன்னா intestine வழியா வேஸ்ட்டை வெளியேற்றுறாங்க. ஓகே. So these are the three type of nephridia are found in earthworms. Is it clear for you? Okay. If you have any doubt, kindly ask during the Zoom class hour. Okay. The 3 nephridia are over. First one is pharyngeal nephridia. Second one is micronephridia or integument nephridia. Third one is meganephridia or septal nephridia. Because of this is the largest nephridia. Okay. And see here the pictures also given structure of pharyngeal nephridia, structure of micronephridia, structure of meganephridium. Okay, and next thing is we are going to discuss about the structure of meganephridium. The meganephridium has a internal funnel like opening that is called a nephrostome. See the structure. This is the structure of a nephrostome, and this nephrostome opens into a narrow part. The narrow part is called a ciliated region. This part is ciliated region. Okay, and this ciliated region opens into the another structure that is called a muscular part of nephridium or a body of nephridium. Nephridium muscular part nu solluvom. Okay va? And this muscular part opens into the another structure that is glandular part, and from the glandular part the waste excreted through the excretory canal. This canal opens into the outer surface of the body. Meganephridium வந்து 19th செக்மெண்ட்ல ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுறாங்க. நெப்ரோஸ்டோம் மட்டும் எந்த செக்மெண்ட்ல இருக்கும்? 18th segment. Remaining part of the meganephridium found in the succeeding segment, that is a 19th segment. Majority of the part found in the segments and the head region, that is nephrostome alone, present in the previous segment. Okay, here nephridium means a preform of nephron. Nephron oda preform da enna solluvom nephridium அப்படினு சொல்லுவோம். So don't get confused the word. Okay, and this tube is consist of distinct divisions. They are ciliated region, second one is glandular region, or and third one is muscular region or body of nephridium. These are the three regions. First one is nephrostome, second one is glandular part, third one is very good muscular part or glandular region. Okay, and what type of mechanism is takes place in this animal? Here the waste material collected through the ciliated funnel is pushed into the muscular part of nephridium by the ciliated region. This is a part which is responsible for collection of nitrogenous waste. The collected nitrogenous waste passes into the body or muscular part of the nephridium through the tiny ciliary region. The tiny ciliary region valiya எங்கே வந்துரும் அப்படினு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வேஸ்ட் எங்கே வந்துரும்? Body of nephridium. Nephridium body ku vandurum alladu it enters into the or muscular part of nephridium. Okay, and second one is the glandular part extract the waste from the blood, and finally waste exit through the nephridiophore. This is a glandular part. This is a part which is responsible for extraction of nitrogenous. Okay, see the location of nephridium or meganephridium in the segment. This is a head region or nephrostome of this nephridium. In the nephridium nephrostome da ivanga. This is a part which is lies in the previous segment of the body, and second one is the remaining part of the nephridium is found in the succeeding segments. அதுக்கு அடுத்தடுத்து வரக்கூடிய செக்மெண்ட்ஸ்ல இருப்பாங்க. You may consider this is a segment number 1, this is segment number 2, segment number 3. This is a nephridial part of segment number 2, but the nephrostome of the segment 2 found in the first segment, and the nephrostome of the third segment also found in the second segment. Okay, like that the head region or the nephrostome structure found in the previous segment, and the body regions found in the succeeding segments. Okay, body regions means glandular part, then muscular part and excretory canal. A last part in excretory system is chlorogogen cells. So what is a chlorogogen cells? They are special type of cells that are found in the alimentary canal. This structure is called chlorogogen cells. Besides nephridia, special cells of the coelomic wall of the intestine called chlorogogen cells also present. So this is the location, exact location of chlorogogen cells, and they extract the nitrogenous waste from the blood. Underline the word. The chlorogogen cells also responsible for extraction of nitrogenous waste from the blood. Okay, structure of chlorogogen cells also given here. The main function is extraction of nitrogenous waste. That's all. This is an important part for 1 mark question or 2 mark question. What is the significance of chlorogogen cells? If the question asked in 2 mark question, you have to write these chlorogogen cells are found in the earthworm or Lambito maruti. It is responsible for extraction of nitrogenous waste. Okay, my dear students, the excretory system and the role of chlorogogen cells also over. Okay, this is also important 5 mark question. First thing we discuss about various type of nephridia, that is tufted nephridia, micronephridia and macronephridia. And second part we discuss about chlorocogen cells. What are the functions, what are the significance of chlorocogen cells? These are the two parts we completed in this class. Okay students, thank you for watching. Next class we will discuss about the another system, that is a reproductive system, that is the last part in the earthworm முடிக்க போறோம். So keep studying, don't waste your time, keep safe in your home. Thank you.